Hello everyone. The next topic is a sustainable green building. Our ancestors worshipped the five elements of the nature. First is earth as a prithvi, water as a jal, agni as energy, air as vayu, and sky as akash. So a green building or environmental building or sustainable building, these all are buildings which seeks to harness all these natural elements in its design and construction to an optimum level so as to have an eco-friendly, low energy and low water consumption building, and at the same time providing fresh and healthy environment and its occupants, right? So the term green building apply not just to products but building design orientations, construction strategies, landscaping, operations, maintenance, and more. So the less impact a building has on human health and the environment, the more green it is. So the concept of green building integrates a variety of strategies during its planning, design, construction, and maintenance of building projects. So common goal of green building is achieving aesthetic harmony between a structure and its surrounding environment and use those resources that help in environmental protection or disturbs least to the environment compared to the other alternative available. So green building movement is in fact the result of contribution from architects and engineers in maintaining the ecological balance and therefore a step forward by architects and engineers to work as an environmentalist. So as regards the cost impact in the green design of green building, the cost could be slightly higher than a conventional building. However, the green building, on account of their design features, consumes very less energy and less water uh, a conventional building, right? Then this extra cost gets paid back in 3 to 5 years time. So the objectives of green building are the design and the construction and the maintenance of the building have tremendous impact on our environment and our natural resources. So a traditional building practice often overlook the interrelationships between the building and its components, surroundings, and its occupants, and consume more of our resources than necessary, negatively impacting the environment. So the basic resource like ground cover, water, forest, and energy are depleted to construct and operate buildings. So this is where green buildings step in with an aim to address all these issues in an integrated and scientific manner. So the main objective of green building is to reduce the overall impact of building on environment and on the human health by minimizing the uses of natural resources like ground cover, water, forest, energy, and to maximize the benefits. So first one is to minimize the use of natural resources like ground cover, water, forest, energy, etc. The second is to reduce overall impact of building on environment and human health. To reduce waste, pollution, and environmental degradation. To select the proper building materials and use recycle and scrap materials having a low energy requirement. To boost the renewable energy uses like solar energy and wind energy. To enhance interior lighting quality by increased use of natural day lighting. To reduce the energy demand. To make efficient use of water in a building, reduce wastages and the water pollution, to improve human health and comfort, to reduce the global warming, right? So the different elements of a building are as follows. So there are the principles of green buildings, which is a sustainable site selection, energy efficiency, water efficiency, material efficiency, design efficiency, and the occupant health and safety. So talking about the sustainable site selection, so site selection and its development and construction process are the basic consideration for any of the projects, right? So the impact of project should be minimum on the ecology so that the nature adjusts within a short period itself. Therefore, the first objective of site selection is to select the site that does not disturb ecological balance of the area. So the natural landscaping and the natural features not be destructed as far as possible. Now, second is energy efficiency. So building consumes energy mainly for cooling, heating, and lighting. So the design of a building should be such that it can use maximum available energy of the nature, and this type of design is known as the passive design of a building. So this passive design of a building can dramatically change the energy use pattern of a building. So the measures include building shapes and orientation, passive solar design, and the use of natural lighting. So some of the energy saving measures are: use a properly sized and energy efficient heating or cooling system in a building, use the solar energy for lighting, water heating, maximum use of natural lighting and air, maximum light colors for roofing and wall finish material, use minimum glass on east and west exposure, insulate the walls. The options for insulation materials can be extruded polystyrene, expanded polystyrene, glass, wood, etc. Brick wall with air cavity can also significantly reduce the heat ingress. Hollow blocks, fly ash bricks, autoclaved aerated concrete blocks are also a good insulator. The Bureau of Energy Efficiency, which is BEE, star rated lamps and tube lights should be used. Third one is the water efficiency. So water is going to be a scarce natural commodity, leading to the clashes between the users and even between the governments. Thus, neither it can be wasted nor it can be polluted. So water efficiency can be achieved only if water is efficiently used without wastages, reused to the maximum extent, and water pollution is stopped. So avoiding wastage is considered better than the production, and to achieve this, an integrated and holistic approach is to be adopted for water management. So the measures to improve water efficiencies are: potable water should not be used for the purpose other than the essential requirements. For other uses, wastewater is to be recycled. Wastewater treatment plants should be installed at the project site. In building, water saving materials are to be used like low capacity systems, showers, water lays, uh, urinals, etc. Water meters should be installed. Use wastewater for floor washing and gardening instead of continuous supply of water. Adopt intermittent system of supply. Next is a materials efficiency. So selection of a new construction materials and the use of recycle and scrap materials are the two important factors for the construction of the green building. Such the products promotes the resources conservation and the efficiency. Using recycled materials also helps in a solid waste management system. So building materials consumes considerable energy and affect ecological balance due to extraction from this. And so the building materials is to be examined for being a green material based on the energy requirement, right? So it basically at that time stage is to providing and the fixing stage in a building. So these stages may be extraction, right, transportation, fixing, maintenance, and the disposal. So the building materials offers the following benefit, which is energy conservation, lower cost, greater design flexibility, reduced maintenance cost, improved occupant health and productivity. So there are various green materials here, which is the fly ash, green concrete, use of scrap and recycle aggregate in concrete, other waste materials such as blast furnace slag, coconut husk, silica fume, waste glass, red mud, jute fibers, marble dust, rubber from automobile tires, cinder, bamboo strips, rice husks have also been demonstrated by the research. So wood salvage from the old buildings has been used for doors and the windows, right? Next one is a design efficiency. So the design of a building is very important at its play a vital role in reducing the energy requirement of a building during its life, right? So the design has to be considered the following: optimum use of solar energy, optimum use of renewable energy, selection of energy efficient fittings, plants and equipment, adoption of environment friendly and energy efficient materials, adopting energy efficient designs and technologies. So a good architectural design will take full advantages of sun, wind and trees around the building. So the location of the door, windows and walls will be designed in a way to have a maximum advantage of nature and minimize energy requirements while deciding the specification of materials and adoption of technologies or execution of a work. Civil engineer plays an important role. The next one is our occupant health and safety. So research finding reported in different literatures reveal that the buildings with a good overall environmental quality can reduce the rate of respiratory disease, allergy, asthma, and enhance the workers' performance. So choose the construction materials and interior finished products with zero or low emission to improve indoor air quality. Many building materials and cleaning maintenance products emits toxic gases such as volatile organic compounds and formaldehyde. Right? So these gases can have a detrimental impact on occupants' health and the productivity. So provide adequate ventilation and a high efficiency in duct filtration system, heating and cooling systems that ensure adequate ventilation and the proper filtration can have a dramatic and positive impact on the indoor air quality, which provides effective drainage from the roof and the surrounding landscape. So benefits of the green buildings are, first one is the economic benefit, uh, which is energy efficiency. So the green buildings around 25 to 30% more energy efficient with the gold rated buildings as much as 37% efficient. Second one is water efficiency. Green buildings use 20 to 30% less water compared to similar convention buildings. This reduces operating water cost. Third one is a waste reduction, which is green building emphasize waste reduction. Construction waste and demolition debris are the main wastage produced during the construction process, which degrades the quality of environment. The reuse and the minimization of construction waste and the debris and the diverting them to recycling units. The increased use of recycled content in construction materials to improve employee productivity and the satisfaction, enhance the asset value and the profits, optimize life cycle economic performance, incorporate latest technology and techniques. Second one is environmental benefits, which enhance and protect the ecosystems and the biodiversity, improve air and water quality, reduce the solid waste, conserve the natural resources, reduce water consumption. Next is a health and community benefits, which includes improve air, thermal and acoustic environment, enhance occupant comfort and health, contribute to overall quality of life, enhance image and marketability. So next topic is the safety and security. So these days we see more and more people migrating to urban areas to create a better life for themselves. So this of course places a greater urgency on governments and metropolis to improve public safety and the security. So however, we do not know that new technologies and devices enable urban areas to deploy smarter applications for crime detection and the prevention. So these applications are crucial to helping the police, medical teams, and the first responders make the best decision possible when dealing with the emergency situations. So given the critical importance of security in the cities, the innovations in IoT are increasingly improving the safety of city inhabitants. So new services such as remotely connected CCTV and the automated incident detection allow a quicker response to threats. So IoT-led crowd management solutions help to protect city inhabitants in busy, crowded areas. So smart street lighting, which helps to lower crime rates and improve driving conditions, is another example of major city planners are taking to improve people's safety. So as a crime becomes smarter and more high tech, the public safety and the security agencies need to follow suit. So to ensure the safety and security of smart cities, data will play an increasingly important role in a crime prevention as agencies try to preempt crime by tapping into all the streams of data, including social and crowdsourced information. So the safe city system should include the following features, which is healthcare, smart traffic systems and routes, smart safety system for surveillance, search, detection and identification, smart system of crisis management to support decision making, early warning, monitoring and forecasting, emergencies and environmental situation, centrally operated unit of police, integrated rescue system, safe internet connection and data protection, centers of data processing and others. Smart cities are using sensors, Internet of Things devices, and the networks of intelligent video security cameras to empower the public safety agencies to manage the resources more efficiently than ever before. So the top five essentials for smart city safety and security. First one is a video surveillance. So the first thing you do need to consider when developing a smart or a safe city project is security cameras and the surveillance systems. So you will require a high definition surveillance cameras that can deliver real time video around the clock from the any place within the city. So this is important if you want to effectively monitor, control, and respond to public safety or security situations. So there are many high definitions and internet protocols cameras, and they come in all shapes and sizes. So, for example, you have fixed cameras which are great monitoring very specific areas. So you also have PTZ cameras which can pan or tilt to monitor much wider areas. So these PTZ cameras are also great for zooming in on specific people's objects or activity. So together with the cameras, you can find some great video applications for facial recognition and anomaly detection. So these applications provides useful insight and help authorities react more effectively. Second one is smart IoT sensors and emergency devices. So if you haven't heard, an IoT things revolution is underway. IoT means talking all the things you can in the city and connecting them to the internet. So this includes everything from the lamp post to the traffic lights to smart waste bins and connecting them to a single control or command center. So sensors are placed on these devices and detect everything from the bin overload to air pollutions and the believe it or not, even gunshots. So a wide variety of sensors for all the types of city applications, including smart lighting and the smart environments are available. So smart cities can also deploy Wi-Fi access and even panic buttons so the citizens can easily contact the necessary authorities when help is needed. Third one is reliable and secure broadband connection. So if you want to connect cameras, sensors, and any other services, you need a reliable and secure broadband connection. So this is important, especially for bandwidth demanding applications such as video surveillances. So if your connection is poor, the slightest hiccup in your video transmission could ruin the quality of your visual data. So for this reason, a good broadband connection is critical when transmitting sensor data back to the control center. So one way to provide broadband is with a fiber or a copper network. So the only problem with the fiber and copper is that it's costly and takes a long time to deploy. So the cheaper and quicker alternative is to use the wireless radio network to deploy broadband. Wireless is often used to deliver high-speed broadband connectivity and removes the need for the expensive wire deployment. Fourth one is a power and communication solution for the devices. So typical smart cities deploy cameras, wireless broadband radios, Wi-Fi access point, IoT gateways, devices such as panic buttons and sensors To power and control these devices, you need a power and communication solution. So this type of solution supports, controls, and manages all the devices and can seamlessly blend in with the surroundings. Next is the control centers. So city command centers are usually equipped with the smart city management systems that collect, analyze, and manage the enormous amount of open data. This data is collected from sensors and cameras and devices which is deployed around the city. So the command center uses customized and integrated views and a new video and audio analytics, artificial intelligence, and deep learning applications. These applications help recognize number plates, classify vehicles, identify suspicious people, and detect anomalies. Next is the data center. So the data center is a centralized storage space for all data collected from the multiple sensors in the network. So the data center provides a real-time data to monitoring centers for effective operations. So the data center hosts applications for the operations of the video management, analytics, and traffic control, etc. So the design of data center depends on the kind of applications that are run in the smart city. So next is the knowledge transfer. So it is important to disseminate the required knowledge and the skills for the smooth operation and implementation of the smart city initiative. So the concerned staff needs to be trained in the operating the new and redesigned services and efficiently deliver the outputs.